What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Yes, welcome back, Fifi Feather Nick fans, to the Fifi Feather Nick podcast, day 2 of the show for the year. So we are back into the swing of things. I'm producer Dange. I just guide you into your podcast listening. Now, today on the show, Brendan Favola has some absolutely insane Favola family news. And Fev's not too happy about it. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to have to listen for that in the show, plus heaps more. One of the princes of Australia himself, Bob Irwin, is also joining the show today. Fully packed show. You're going to have heaps of fun. Have a great one.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
From the north to the south to the east to the west, everyone here on the FOS. Fifi, Fev and Nick, where everybody knows your name.
On with the show.
Fifi, Fev and Nick. Fifi, Fev and Nick. Welcome to the Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast. Thanks to Carlisle Homes. Better starts with Carlisle Homes in 2026. Visit carlislehomes.com.au.
That is us. Good morning, Fifi, Fev, and Nick's special day, 20th of January. Hello, guys.
Hello. Happy birthday, Brendan.
Woohoo! Thanks,
Birthday
Foxy.
today.
How good.
It's good. I'm up in Sydney, guys, and it's great because I knew Cody gets uncomfortable for cuddles. So, being my birthday, I knew that.
Mate, I love giving you cuddles.
People he knows.
If I don't know you or don't like you, you're not getting one. You can have 50 cuddles, mate.
Aw, I miss you guys. How are we?
Yeah, good.
Celebra
This one is hot off the press. This will be the biggest news story. When I say news, celebrity news story of the, I'm going to say, year. Big call. Big call.
Yep.
Third week
11 months
into
ago.
Jan.
Lock it in.
No, because I don't know whether, and boys, I'm going to assume you're not aware of this, but over the last few months, there has been a lot of conjecture about the Beckhams. So I think in December it was
You are
noticed.
correct.
Yeah, I know you.
I don't know anything about that.
I'm going to bring you, Nick Cody,
A little bit.
right up to speed. So it was noticed that the Beckhams were not following Brooklyn and his new wife, Nicola Peltz, the American daughter of a billionaire. They'd all unfollowed each other. So that is like, not just smoke, guys. There is fire. The Beckhams aren't following each other. And even the kids, Romeo, Cruz and Harper, aren't following Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not following them. So there started to be a lot of rumour and speculation. And
A lot of bogan names.
I only read the other day that they were hoping to reconcile. And I thought, oh, good. Like, there's nothing worse than family dramas.
Yeah.
You're a long time dead. Sort it out. Family first. Just get sorted out. Anyway, Brooklyn has just gone fully postal on his Insta. Like, I don't think he can come back from this. It's a very long statement he's made. I'm not going to read it all, but it does start like this. I have been silent for years and made every effort to keep these matters private. Unfortunately, my parents and their team have continued to go to the press, leaving me with no choice but to speak for myself and tell the truth about only some of the lies that have been printed. I do not want to reconcile with my family. I am not being controlled. I'm standing up for myself for the first time in my life. For my entire life, my parents have controlled narratives in the press about our family. The performative social media posts, family events, and inauthentic relationships have been a fixture of the life I was born into. Whew. He said, my parents have been trying endlessly to ruin my relationship since before my wedding. Now, most people could relate to this. I know I've had relationships that people in my family have tried to ruin.
Good cover.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I've got a little...
The Beckhams became the second biggest family blow up pretty quick.
Pearl's about to call in. Hey, I reckon their wife's written this.
Well, let me continue. This does get... she's about to come into it. My parents have been trying to ruin my relationship. My mum cancelled making Nicola's dress in the 11th hour before the wedding, despite how excited Nicola was to wear her design, forcing her to urgently find a new dress.
Well, that's probably good. When I think of Spice Girls, I don't think of dressmaking.
Yeah, well, no, Victoria Beckham,
Well, she's fashion.
very big
Mate,
in
she's got a
fashion at the
fashion brand.
moment.
Man, she's huge. Big.
Weeks before, now I don't understand this. Maybe you can explain this to me. Weeks before our big day, my parents repeatedly pressured an attempt to bribe me into signing away the rights to my name, which would have affected me, my wife, and our future children. They were adamant on me signing before my wedding date because then the terms of the deal would be initiated, and my holdout affected the payday. So he's saying Posh and Bex wanted the rights to Brooklyn Beckham's name? That's a very odd
So
one.
when they have kids, that they'll be Beckham's and not the other.
Well, he now calls himself Brooklyn Peltz Beckham. I reckon he's going to drop Beckham now.
Yeah. Oh, it's gone.
Anyway, it continues. There's something about the nanas being put on the table at the wedding, but I think
nanny,
Posh didn't like that. But then he said, my mum, this is the bit, wait for this, Posh is going to hate this. He said, my mum hijacked my first dance with my wife, which had been planned weeks in advance, to a romantic love song. In front of our 500 wedding guests, Mark Anthony, name drop, pretty cool who Mark Anthony is at your wedding, called me to the stage where in the schedule it was planned to be my romantic dance with my wife. But instead, my mum was waiting to dance with me. She danced very inappropriately on me in front of everyone. I've never felt more uncomfortable or humiliated in my life.
That could have been mum being silly.
Yeah.
Have a few at the wedding.
Yeah.
Open
And
bar,
said-
I assume.
And then she said to him, can you bend it like Beckham?
It's just a bit, that's made me uncomfortable. He continues, I won't go on too much, but it's long. My wife has been consistently disrespected by my family. He then says he was trying to catch up with his dad for his birthday in London, and Brooklyn was in a hotel room for a week, and apparently his dad just kept putting off the catch up. And then he said he would catch up with Brooklyn, but Nicola couldn't be there. So look, I won't go on. It goes on, but that is even when we talk about, other celebrities' families, you can see the problems. Rarely do they come out like that. And
But
just
also,
go, this is
I'd sort of understand
blowing it
if
up.
David and Posh were a bit worried about their son if he'd, married someone in a really maybe rough spot in life. The family's
Commission
got
flats.
no money, and they're like, "Geez, this girl's just trying to take your money. She's got more money than them."
I know.
Yeah.
That is weird because that's what when they got together, it was one of those things where Brooklyn, who's clearly going to be okay, David Beckham's his dad, and Posh Spice is his mum. He's now in a far wealthier family, far better set up in life. Yeah. There's no need. Oh, this is craziness. But
He's got to have done something because you don't for the siblings to unfollow him as well. Like that, I'm not unfollowing my brother if I'm in a biffo with my mum and dad. That's your brother. You don't unfollow them, and they've unfollowed him for some reason. And his wife has 100% written that statement. He's not smart enough to write that.
Do you know what? There are two
What do
absolutely.
you mean? Are you telling me the son of a footballer and a model/pop star?
I know, I've just heard him talk. I've done a bit.
There
of
are
bit
two
of
sides to every story. You are absolutely right, Fev. And my read on this is, this would be my advice, not that I think Posh and Beck's going to ask me for it, but this is the thing. If they keep stum and don't speak, they will end up the hero. Because this is, and I'm not a fan of airing dirty laundry. So what Brooklyn
You just read out his whole thing.
Oh, no, I loved reading it. But
it's the best.
I don't
You
think
literally
that's
aired it.
but I don't think that's the higher road.
Do you want them to be like the Queen and not say a word?
No, not the Queen. She's long gone. But I mean,
No, but
Charles. Yes.
yeah, Charles.
When Harry goes postal,
Yeah.
I think Charles and Wills have been great to go, well, you did that. We're not going to. There's definitely, I agree with you, Fev. I don't think Brooklyn and Nicola are innocent. I think this is two sides of a family that are falling out, misunderstanding, and there's two sides. But I think if David and Posh come out, that would be awful. I think they've got to keep stum.
Probably David shouldn't say anything. As soon as he speaks, he loses all his aura.
I know he does, doesn't he?
Pepsi.
Oh, what's going on, David?
But even
Just kick the ball.
then his face work, it's a bit much. Don't you think?
You know, it's a bit much. He goes and does the gardening in Gucci pants and a hat, and he looks like he's about to walk the catwalk. No one gardens in that crap, mate. Wear the overalls and the blunnies.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
Now, guys, take you back down memory lane for a little bit. I've often talked about my dislike for a certain animal, and the animal is a cat. I don't like cats because when I was a little...
Oh, I thought that since the Lions fired you.
Oh.
Oh, no. I like
Oh, the lions. I think
the
with the
lions.
cats.
No, I like the lions. I like
Yeah.
a lion. I'm talking about cats, like home domestic cats.
Okay.
I had an incident when I was a young child. I might have been 10 or 11. I was at home and I was very sick and I was in bed.
Oh.
And our next door neighbour, Chris Newman, actually, their cat named Mandy was pregnant and they had to go to work. So Mum stayed off work to look after me. And the cat came over to our house and I was like very, very sick, where I'd been into the toilet and had a couple of voms. And I fell asleep in bed in a cold sweat and I woke up. And Mandy had given birth to about, 10 cats. And the litter was all over me. There was a couple of brown bread ones and there was blood and there was other cat slick in my face. And I screamed and I spewed all over my bed. And it was awful. So I haven't liked cats since.
Yeah, and that, you know what?
That's
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
And they might
enough.
They might
If
be
you-
beautiful little things and amazing. But once you have a baby, a mother cat have babies on you and half of them are brown bread and half
you're
are licking
spewing
them.
them.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I'm
and
done
then you
with
vomit
cats.
on
But
the
that's
dead
okay.
cat. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Done. And we've been very lucky in our household because we haven't had to have any pets because Mia, my eldest daughter, she's allergic to animals. So we've never had any dogs, any cats. But Mia's just moved out about a month ago. She's moved out into her own place. She's gone out into the world at 26. Well done. Congratulations. You're away.
Into the jungle.
Yeah, and
too
she
far.
went into the jungle. We just chucked her and shipped her off to South Africa. I was on the plane yesterday and I received a FaceTime call from my other daughter, Leni, my 19-year-old. And I thought, oh, this is weird. She's FaceTiming me. It's not often she'd FaceTime me knowing I was going away. So I've answered it. And she says, Dad. I said, yes, honey. She goes, we brought a cat. I went, sorry, what? I was away for not even a couple of hours and she's gone out and brought this little, and it's actually a really cute little furball with beautiful blue eyes. It's a little white thing and it's tiny. It's about the size of her hand, a little kitten. And she said that now it's in the house. We have a cat. And I'm like, oh my God, I hate cats. So I'm going to have to try to love this cat. But when there's always a positive to this story. And I call back a couple of hours later and I call Toby on FaceTime just to say, hi, honey, I'm about to go to my gig and just to say goodnight. And she's bawling her eyes out. And I go, what's wrong, honey? And I looked at her face. Her face has blown up like
That happened to Mike,
Hitch.
to Daisy, remember?
Yeah, Hitch,
Full
bang.
So what does that mean?
She's allergic to animals.
So hang on, you're not going to keep the cat?
Well, I hope not. Well, I'm a parent. I'd be saying, hey, that cat needs to be go peep.
We've put Toby into the jungle.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
Do you remember at the end of last year, I discovered the show Traders?
Yes.
And I then watched Traders. So I started with, I think, the American version, which is Alan Cumming, the great English actor, Scottish actor. He hosts it, and it's celebrities. And I watched about 5 seasons of that, binged. Then I went to the UK Traders, binged. Then I went to New Zealand Traders, binged.
You've done the world.
Then I went to Ireland, binged. And then I finally went to Australia. Only because I knew our version was terrible, that's why I got axed. But apparently it's back and it's going to be better.
Yeah.
But anyway, Leon has been messaging me for the last few weeks saying, Fee, you've got to watch the new series of the UK Traders. It's the best ever.
Okay.
And this is the funny thing because most people save their watching of shows to the holidays. But when I'm in the holidays, I'm full-time kids. Like it's
Yep.
full-time.
Yeah.
I can't binge anything. I barely watched anything over summer. But both Leon and Gemma said to me yesterday, you've got to watch this. So I got home yesterday and Daisy and Trix were distracted. They were doing their own thing. And I went, I'll just have a quick lie down on the couch. Been working this morning. I'll just start watching it.
Little
I got
binge.
10 minutes in and there was a twist in it that I immediately went, this will be good. And then Daisy said, Mum, can you come and play strawberry shortcakes? So I did. So then I iPad down, did strawberry shortcakes.
What's that?
Did Glinda and Elphaba. Oh, sorry, it's just playing dolls.
Dolls,
I played
mate.
dolls on the floor. So we were playing dolls on the floor. Then we were doing that. And then I knew I was taking Trix to a movie today. So I was like, I'm not going to get a chance to do this. That's a shame. So anyway, got to bed last night about 7:30. And you know me, I'm very big into my sleep routines.
Yeah,
so I said,
no.
okay, committed to this. And I thought, I could probably fall asleep at 8. So give me half an hour. I'll go back to the Traders.
Yeah.
See, this kind of show, and anyone who knows the traders, you can't just drop in. It's addictive.
Yeah, but you know that yourself.
I know.
Why would
So
you
I did
succumb to it?
And
Oh,
then I was
God.
delirious. And at about 9:19, I went, oh, today's done. Tonight's over. I'm just going to be binging traders.
That's all nighter.
It's a write-off. It's
At
a
9:19, I'm like, gee, I better start getting ready for bed in the next hour.
No, 9:19, I was like, I've ruined tonight already and I'm still hungry. I made do you know what I made for dinner last night? Poke bowls. And the girls are quite liking them.
Ah.
That's good.
But I was still
Healthy.
hungry and I was overtired.
hungry?
So I made a bad decision. But do you know?
A
do you
bag
ever-
of flakes.
No.
What'd you eat?
Do you know when you crave something and you go, I just want that. And
McDonald's?
I'd been playing strawberry shortcakes all
Oh,
afternoon.
no.
I wanted a strawberry tart. I just wanted a strawberry tart.
Where do you get that from?
Okay.
At that
you
time?
know for a fact, I live nowhere near Ackland Street, St Kilda. I don't
No.
live anywhere near
Yeah.
it. But I went, I love all those cakes down on Ackland Street. I'm
There
going to
are a
order
lot
some
of-
cakes.
Oh,
I ordered at 9:19 last night. One, didn't have a strawberry tart, which was very annoying, but got a fruit tart. It's got a strawberry on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I ordered a fruit bonbon cake, which is kind of like a tart,
oh.
but it's more a cake with
B-side,
custard and
it's B-side boxy.
and
Yeah.
There's a
then
lot
I
of fruit
ordered.
there.
Then I ordered a pavlova.
Oh, yum.
I know. Just wanted cakes.
Hold on. Did you eat them all last night in bed watching Traders?
Well, no,
course
this
you
is the
did.
problem. No, the problem is
They didn't come.
Again, I don't live anywhere near St Kilda. So
Oh,
when
they're
I
still on
ordered
their
it
way?
at 9:19, it didn't come till about 10:15. By this stage, I'm not hungry anymore. I don't really want them, but they're in the fridge when I get home today. So I'm sort of wrapped. Like I
Yeah, you
am
got something to
going
look forward
I've got
to
something
to get
forward
home.
to today.
yeah.
It was a
is-
silly decision.
Who would have thought a 9:19 3-cake order from 8 suburbs away was actually you looking after future you?
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox.
I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. We love it this time of year. And to see two of our favourite people back on the television, not only a good mate of ours, Julia Morris, but this absolute legend, Robert Irwin, big global
Hey.
superstar.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Look at that. It's all going to go into my head now.
Well, it should. You won Dancing with the Stars.
No.
Huge.
You're
Oh,
huge,
my goodness.
Robert.
You're very kind to say that. But, like, I just, any project that I take on, if I can increase my platform, then I just see it as a win for my message. There's a saying that my dad had that I sort of take with me through everything in life, which is he used to say, I don't give a rip if people remember me. I just care that they remember my message and what I stand for. And I think that is so important. For me, there's something behind everything I do and there's a message behind it. And to get to represent that to the world is a privilege. But I tell you what, it was nice getting back to Africa after doing all that dancing. Oh, it was good.
But just on what you said, it is so true. And I watched what happened to you after Dancing with the Stars. Huge. Everyone wanted a bit of you. And then I jumped onto socials a few days later and there you were at Australia Zoo. And that's what's so wonderful. You're grounded. We love that you are on I'm a Celebrity. And what a big coup it was on Monday night, us finding out that Fev's daughter Mia was in there.
Yeah, Mia.
Yeah.
Oh, you must be so proud, mate.
Yeah, I was proud watching the last 2 nights, and it was hard to keep a secret because we had to keep it under wraps that she was going in. But I didn't really give her too much advice. I just said it's not that hard, and don't be a sook, and you better win because. And literally the last thing,
Classic.
the car picked her up, and she's like, "Give me a hug," and she's crying on her way to Africa by herself, flying out there. And she goes, "You got any advice, Dad?" I said, "Well, I won. If you don't win, it's a fail."
Oh.
Oh my God.
So the best she can do is equal you.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Bob went on to dancing, won a Mirrorball. Bindi won one.
Yeah.
They both won one. It's easily done.
You know what? Yeah, too easy. We kind of had this realization, Mia and I, when we realized, hang on a minute, we both came in to Africa for the first time like 10 years ago on your season, Fev. And I remember being a little kid, being in there in camp, watching it all unfold and doing a couple of trials with you well before hosting was even on the cards. And Mia came in that same season. So it was really special. And she's just a force to be reckoned with. She's incredible.
Yeah, she's been doing well. And I remember when you came in, Rob, and you had the grug haircut. You had it was just a, it was a
the
real
bowl.
sort
What a bowl
of
cut.
real.
Oh, mate.
It was a number.
Clean. Woo, yeah, it was something.
Drop
It
that
was
for
something.
the underwear shoot.
Yeah, I decided to change that up, but you know what? It's always there. Like I reckon if I really
it can be better.
almost come back, nearly. Yeah.
You've got it. But it's been a great, obviously Mia's in there, but you've got a great cast now. Who surprised you the most? Because you guys, you get there and then people, they act a bit like I'm a bit scared and I don't want to do this, but then all of a sudden the competitiveness hits in and then they just go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're in for some huge surprises this year. I think on this season, the dynamics between the campmates, it's lightning in a bottle. That's kind of what we keep saying. It's just like this crazy mix. We've definitely gotten the most polar opposite, different people. Tea is going to be spilled. Holy moly. I'm just going to call it. It's the most intense season ever.
Really?
It is the hardest season ever. Because of the camp dynamics, because we've got a few changes that I wish I could tell you more about, but you're just going to have to wait and find out, which brings things to this level that we've never seen before. The pressure is insane. Mia, she's this steadfast, absolute boots and all in there. But she also has these really powerful conversations throughout the show. It is anyone's game, and I'm just so excited for everyone to see this unfold.
Well, I'm glad she has them on the show because she doesn't really talk at home, so that'll be good to see her talk for a bit. She tells some really powerful stories.
Does she
Seriously.
talk about her dad?
So cool. Oh, yeah, mate. Again, the tea is spilled. There's there's a bit. Oh, mate. Oh, watch this space.
We're loving it. You're doing an incredible job, Robert Irwin.
Thank you.
We're very proud of you, everyone here in Australia, and you just keep knocking it out of the park, and we're watching you every night. Now, this is obviously 7:30 tonight, Channel 10 and 10 Play.
That's the one.
Thank you for coming. Say hi to Jules for us.
I'll say g'day to her for you. We'll see you tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.
Appreciate it.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
Tuesday morning, Hughesy's in the studio. Does it get any better?
It doesn't get any better. And yesterday, Hughesy, we were talking about the $1 million 1-point Australian Open competition. And we spoke to the winner, Jordan, Sydney tennis coach.
Yeah,
and now he just got
Castle Hill.
$1 million. And I didn't realise that you played in that.
Yeah, it was in the afternoon. I played 2 rounds of it. So, yeah, there's some qualifying to get to. And some of the people, like the woman I got beaten by actually was in the nighttime event. So it would have been me if I had beaten her. She's under 120 in the world and
Could have been me.
she was pretty good. So,
But because I was in Thailand on a holiday and I got a text from Hughesy's first opponent, well known for her tennis, comedian Lizzie Hu. Not at all. She's like, I just lost to Hughesy. And I'm like, don't worry about that. Hughesy's so good at tennis. And
Yeah,
then
it was
I opened Instagram and went, a point?
Yeah, that was
It
was an easy kill by me. But she went on and trash talked me afterwards, which was disappointing, saying my serve was so soft and weak it shocked her, and that's why she basically hit the ball out of the stadium. So that was disappointing. Lizzie Hu is a very funny comedian.
There was another observation though.
fall for that.
Because I didn't see you, but Fev said you were wearing your Vic.
Oh,
Your jumper
Let
from the
it go.
Legends game.
No, I can't let it go. It
Hughesy's
was a
like
marketing opportunity.
You in that Vic jumper, you look like the Make-A-Wish kid and the person the kid wants to meet. I don't know how you could be both at the same time.
My children were embarrassed by it, and they said, you can't go in that. And I said, you don't know showbiz, guys. I know showbiz. But can I say, there was a lot of people in the crowd a lot of people come from overseas for this event. So, and they don't know that I'm famous. So I'm walking around with my racket and my gear. I could see the look on some of their faces were like, oh, Leighton Hewitt's got to get off the mess. I reckon that's what they were thinking. It's like,
Mate,
no.
between you and Cody, you just got to let this Legends game go.
Oh, mate, you do it every
Why?
year or whatever. This is all we've got.
He does
What,
every
let go of
weekend.
what? My 100% disposal efficiency at Marvel?
God.
I'm 1-0 against you in footy games, Fev. I
Mate.
would have let it go too.
He is the AFL legend, and it is his birthday. And this is rare, but Fev, really, while Hughesy's here, you should ask him some
Yes.
advice.
Now, David Hughes, when people talk about pets, you're the one they go to in Australia. You and Dr. to Chris
You
Brown.
can go to him for pets.
Yeah, and you did
got
that
2
for
cats
people.
from
Yeah,
Hughesy.
And we've still got those cats that we gave to you. They're lovely cats, by the way. I was saying last night
come
we're
on.
very lucky with our animals.
They
really
are.
lucky. And
Yes.
we're very glad that there was allergies in your
Yes.
family. So,
They weren't great
Oh,
cats.
guys, Fev got a cat to give me. How many
Well-
cats do we have?
Well, Dave, you're speaking about cats. I've been away from home for a little under 24 hours, and I don't like cats. I had a bad experience with a cat when I was a kid, and my daughter
Just
went out.
Can you run him through it quickly, Fev?
Well, the next door neighbour's cat was pregnant, and I was sick home, and I was like 10. And then when I woke up, the cat had given birth to a litter of about 10, and half were brown bread, and the rest were licking my face, and there was blood everywhere, and the cat was there, the mum, and I spewed all over. It was disgusting. So I don't like
Sounds
cats.
like a horror movie, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was
that
bad.
takes me back to my childhood. That was one in the 70s. It was just
Yeah.
kittens born left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
No one knew you could do anything about it. So just surrounded by kittens, and some of them did not survive.
And it was awful. And anyway, so my daughter, my eldest daughter's moved out, and we haven't been able to have pets because she's allergic. So Mia's moved out. So Leni went yesterday and brought herself this beautiful little white kitten. It's a I don't know what breed it is. Is it a fungal or I don't know.
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll. It's
No,
like
it
ragdoll.
looks
That's
like
it.
a ragdoll.
It's a little ragdoll.
they're
It's
expensive.
got beautiful blue eyes. It's a pretty expensive cat.
Yeah,
But, I called back 5 hours later, and we've just realised that my youngest baby, Toby, little 7-year-old, eyes blew up like Hitch, Will Smith, and she's now allergic to cats. What do we do?
Have you named it yet or not?
No, they haven't named
That
it.
makes it harder. Oh, that makes it easier, actually, doesn't it? Yeah, so no name. So the
I threw out Loosh, but the girls didn't like that.
Well, we keeping the cat on night is the point.
Well, I don't know.
I also just told him, Hughesy, you know this as a cat owner. The Victorian government, or I don't know, the nanny state that we live in have now said that you need to have a cat in your house all the time, and they can never leave your house.
Come on. What do you mean?
It's not good. I don't like
So you
it.
can't. You've now got an
Indoor
indoor
cat.
cat, Fev.
Yeah.
They cannot go into the
It's
garden.
going to poo in your lounge room every day.
So what
Got to
happens
get
if I
kitty
take?
litter in the house.
What if I let it outside? Does it get taken?
Well, you get fined.
If
Does
they
it get
catch
taken though?
I don't think it
catch
gets taken.
No, but
Because that could be an option.
yeah, it's
Leave the door open.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, what?
I'm all for cats living their lives. I really am. We had a cat fall out of a tree yesterday, which is one of your cats, Fifi, which
Bambi?
is Bambi fell out of the tree.
Oh, gosh.
But the picture series of it falling to the ground is amazing. So and they
Still
always
got
land
8
on their
lives
feet.
then.
No, Bambi's fine.
Landed
but-
on her feet.
yeah, and she has been indoors her whole life because when my wife's following what you're following, which
Yes,
is Victorian government
not allowed them
regulations.
outside.
But Bambi outside just loves it. She loves outside.
Oh.
I say let Bambi be free.
Who killed Bambi? Hey, enough about Bambi. Now back to my cat. What do I do about the allergies? Do we have to keep the cat, or do we get rid of it?
Well,
Because can an allergy go? You'd know.
Well, I don't. I mean, I maybe this is. I look the way I look because of my cats. I don't know. I don't know about allergies. Fifi's the one who said you can't get rid of allergies.
Oh, I didn't say that. No, Daisy had conjunctivitis for 2 days, but also mine was complicated. I don't know whether you can fight through allergies, and maybe you can, Fev, but we also had a dog that was not liking Bambi. Lizzie was not having a bar of Bambi. Poor Bambi, for the time she was in our house, didn't leave the upstairs bedroom because Lizzie was going to eat her.
Isn't your dog in the panic room though?
No.
Locked down there?
No,
The
Lizzie
basement?
runs riot.
I don't think
wow.
Lizzie would have eaten Bambi, by the way.
No,
And
they
if
would have
Lizzie did eat
eventually
Bambi,
been-
that's just that's life.
That's
It's
the
like-
circle of life.
Well, Hughes, you can catch him on his trip to Melbourne International Comedy Fest, March and April. Tickets, davehughes.com.au. Thanks, Hughes.
Thank you. And I think Fev needs a dog as well, actually.
No, we are. Apparently, we're getting a dog as well.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
That's it for today's Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast. And don't forget, better starts with Carlisle Homes in 2026. Visit one of over 80 display homes across Melbourne or explore award-winning homes at carlislehomes.com.au.